Hello guys, how you doing? My name is Aidin and we are going to have a live market update. So I'm just going to share the link to the teams over there. All right, let's start by actually going through the charts and take a look at what's happening in the market at the moment. Today is actually 11th of October and we have been had a very good rally on BTC in last few days. So we start updating the market with the BTC. Bitcoin actually get out of its big resistance around the 51k last few days. So in the higher time frame, if you want to take a look at what's happening with the BTC, I can show you probably something like this has been happened. Very easily you can identify that since we hit the 29, 28 area in the late July, we just have the rally up. And if I just put some sort of trend line for here, you can see we start falling from the trend line around 48k. At the time, I mentioned to you guys that this is not a good sign. We might have another push, another pullback towards the top, and then falling down, which is exactly has happened. And we gone up to 53, and then we had a bang, very big drop. The drop continued in ABC wave mode. So if I want to show you here how it works, it goes like this. A, B, C, and then we had a little bit of bounce, and here we go. Just break out of this, descending wedge. When break out of descending wedge, we had our movement up, and we had our two tops, one at the all-time high 64, 65, and another one at 53, which when we actually put this trend line on the top, it made a quite big, strong resistance around 5600 to 51 area, which BTC very strongly passed above that. And that was a very bullish sign, to be honest. It was super bullish to see BTC going up from here and break this resistance. After we passed that and the price has been stable above it, I mentioned to most of you that the BTC is going to be very bullish. Here we go. After we pass that area, it's a few days we can see consolidation. Let me just zoom in a bit. And today, we actually saw some signs of breakout here, which if the price can actually stabilize above 56 area, then we are going to the next push up towards 60 and 63,800, which I think it can be the end of wave 3. So if I want to go through the wave count of this bullish movement, if we assume it's going to be a bullish movement, we're going to have to consider this as the wave 1, then we're coming down on an ABC to wave 2, and wave 3, which is going up, or 5, which we're going to calculate it, how it's going to play out. So I'm going to tell you how it's going to play out very easily. The price from here goes up to this, which give us something like 24,000 going up. And if we assume the wave 3 is going to be 1.6 of wave 1, uh, we are going to see something around 36,000 on top of this, 36 to 38,000 above that. So let me just remove this. And this is going to be like this. If we start it from here and go up, you can see clearly, let me just bring this one down. If we go to 36, 38, it's going to go up. Sorry, let me just drag it down if I can. Yeah, 35, 36. It's going to take us to somewhere like 75 by the end of this bull run. Probably we're going to have, it's going to be like this. Then we're going to have our wave 4, and probably wave 3 is going to take us to somewhere around 88. And we're going to see some movement like this. At the end of the day, regardless of where is the final target for this wave movement, the BTC looks pretty much bullish. Some people just came back to me and said, are we expect a pullback towards the 51? I don't think so. Everything is possible, in crypto market, which is super volatile market, everything is possible, not like it's not impossible. If it's break down this triangle form of flag, we might see that happening. But I really personally don't think it is going to happen before we hit the 60, which is the first target of this bullish move. So let's wait and watch. But at the moment, to me, BTC looks super bullish in a longer time frame. In a weekly is even more bullish. So most of the indicators tend bullish in the different time zones. In the shorter time frame, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, which is much shorter for the people that are more interested in doing the futures, we can see, as we expected, we had a very good green candle just break out, and then we just had a little bit of push over, and now we see something like a pullback. The pullback, I expect it might even get up to here, so we might get down to 56 area again, 50 5,900 or something like that. But as I predicted before, after the pullback, I expect another leg push up, take us towards 60. So let's wait and watch to see how it's playing out. But this is really important about BTC because Bitcoin is actually the king, and wherever it goes, it can take the market with itself. So let's wait and see where we're going. Next one, which I want to open up and talk to you, which is very important actually, it's the BTC dominance, because BTC dominance, it's actually determine where the whole market going. And as you can see, BTC dominance is actually on a daily time frame. It's in a bearish flag. So it just came down since early 2021. You can see at the top, it was 73% and half the Bitcoin dominance, which was huge, actually killed all most of the alts apart from few of them. And when it started coming down, it was exactly where we saw the Ethereum is going up. And it was when Ethereum hit the all-time high. And after that, it was the time which actually BTC price came down with BTC dominance, which actually not only brought the BTC price down, but brought the entire market down with itself. Actually, we get to the point which we thought it might crash. So we get to the 30K, and then BTC dominance played a little bit, and still within this duration, it's inside this channel. Okay. The main reason which I don't believe this channel is going to be bullish or getting out of this, it's the formattation of it, which is very, very look like a bear flag. What I'm thinking is going to happen, I don't even think it's going to pass the middle of the channel. Even if it passed the middle of the channel, in worst case scenario, what we're going to see in the next few days is a little bit leg up and then coming down and break it down. And if it's coming down, we might see it's even hit the 30%. I know so many people has told you that the 40% BTC dominance is unbreakable. It's never going to happen, but it's not how I see it. BTC dominance can go down. It can go down. And if it breaks that 40%, it's when we exactly is going to see the next alt season. And as soon as we see BTC dominance around 40%, under 40%, it's the best time, which we see every alt are going to fly. At the moment, with the BTC dominance growing since last, I can say exactly, last probably a month. In this last 1 month, which BTC was quite bullish, take the most of the money with itself and its dominance grow. So it was a little bit hard for some of the alts, especially the ones with the lower market cap, to grow. And still, you see today is when BTC going up, so many of the alts are still going down. So be very mindful with your future long positions when BTC dominance going high. So still we see some of the alts every now and then just have a big rally. We had Axis, we had Shiba, we had I think FTM recently, which they actually performed very well. But in a longer term, by increasing the BTC dominance, it's actually going to put the pressure on the alts, and most of the money is coming out of the alts and going into the BTC, which help BTC growing, but stop the other alts to actually going up. For next few days, I still think the BTC dominance is going to be around 45%. I don't think we're going to see a major fall, but in a few days after that, I'm expecting that the fall will start happening, and it's where exactly most of your alts is going to start shining and going up. So, if you're an investor and you have your coins in this spot, just I absolutely suggest don't touch them. So just leave them there. The market growing, and they are going to go up eventually, sooner or later. So this was the BTC dominance. We are going to check a few coins together as well in this live video. So the next coin which I'm going to check for you guys is actually one of my favorite ones. Let's take a look at the DOT. Dot is see. So DOT played pretty much good, hit one of my targets right here. So if I just gonna zoom out and just change the time frame to be at 4 hours, which is better, we can see how dot played out. So it was consolidating after the actually BTC breaking down, consolidating down right here under this triangle. And after that, it started rally up, rally down, rally up, rally down, rally up, and hit this resistance here around $37.40. Came down to the FIBO level, which was around 35, and just start rising again. If we want to consider this inside a channel, I would just suggest it to be something like this. So we expect that this time, hopefully, it can grow and pass the top 38.5, which had before. As long as it's just moving inside this channel, I'm pretty confident about the performance of the dot. So the good thing is, in a bigger time frame, if we want to go and take a look at it, like for example in a daily, we can see, let me just get rid of this and make it clear for you guys. We clearly can see a very, very nice cup and handle. So this cup and handle, it's like, let me just get this one for you. So take the brush. Yep, cup and handle like this, which if we want to hit the target and calculate the target in long tray, it's going to give us something like this. So someplace like $62, it's the target of this cup and handle here. Clearly, it's going to set another all-time high for the dot. I think it's going to happen. So as soon as we see a break up, I think something like this is going to happen. We go up, a retest on the neckline, and bang, going up to hit this. So keep this in mind. DOT got a lot of potential. I think we're going to hear more about DOT, but in the same time, be mindful. As I said, the dominance of Bitcoin is going up. So if we see it start falling from this trend, then we might see it play out differently. We might see another bounce on this trend and then go up. So we can't say exactly when it's going to pump, but we can say the pattern is bullish, the market looks bullish. So I think it's just a matter of time for DOT to just show us some good profit. I'm going to check another coin for you guys for today, and probably we can check more coins in different days when it comes. So we go through it. We're going to check Matic. It's another powerful one, which played out pretty much poorer than what I expected. To be honest, I was expecting much better from Matic, but as you can see, this trend line has been broken when the BTC dropped down. So since this trend has been broken, it just hit it one, two times here and never could go above it. I personally believe if we want to see Matic flying, we want to see him just get over this trend line, stabilize the price over it somewhere around $1.50, and then we can see a big potential to go back to somewhere around $3. So I think as soon as we gain this trend line here, it's going to fly. It's going to be very easy and fast to absorb some money and attention to just play out very well and go higher. At the moment, what we can see in a shorter time frame with the Matic, if we go through it in the 4 hours, what do we see here is actually very strong support here has been created around 1.2, 1.25. So this support hold the price since it comes out of this, this bullish flag, which it got here, the descending triangle. It's gone up, hit it here, come back down on the support, again, hit it again, come down here. And I think probably soon we're going to see it's going to be hit it again. Hopefully, if it can break and go above it, it's going to turn bullish. If not, we have to wait for bounce a little bit more, then get enough potential to go above this trend line and go above it. So at the moment, I can say if you got it on a spot, just keep it. If you're thinking about taking it long in the future, I don't advise it because of the BTC dominance, obviously, and I can't see any major changes on the volume. Volume still is not very good. So I'll probably stay away from investing on it in the future. But in this spot, 1.2, 1.3, it's still a very good price for Matic. I think with the potential of going up hugely, that's just a matter of time that we can see a very good pump up. So this will be about the Matic. The last coin we're going to check today together, it's actually one of the coins which you asked me because it was super bullish, another favorite of May, FTM, and we're going to review how it works. So as you can see here, I just told everyone that it's going to be blow up. So you can see the pattern has been shaped here. Just make it bigger. Made a very big support here when BTC hit down. Then it was on the triangle, breakout of triangle, hit back on the support, very strong support. And you can see as soon as hit the support, bang, it just jumped so hard. It's just a lot of money came into it. And you can see the volume, the big volume of money get that and get very close to this FIBO resistance. Right now, shaping another bullish flag. And I still believe if we just get out of it, we're going to see another run up. So it's going to be very, very similar to, if I want to shape it in the wave mode. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, most likely wave 4 and wave 5 is going higher. So just be mindful of this. If it can keep the price above around 1.9 and $2, I'm expecting to see a very good potential of just we see another pump up from FTM. And the target would be around $3 to 3.2. And most likely when we get there, we're going to see a little bit bounce down as a wave 4, which is mostly coming down towards the FIBO of 0.382. So and after that, we're going to see the wave 5, which is probably going to be shorter than wave 3, but we never know. So let's wait and watch how this is play out. Keep an eye on the FTM for breaking out of this bull flag, and also maybe I don't know, if something really bad coming up, very FOD or bad news. If it lose this support, probably it's going to just stay as it is for a while and just consolidate again. I don't think so, but we always consider all the possibilities. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. So we are going to have a live video every day. Thanks to Lustcoins who sponsored this action. So they are establishing a very good team in Australia and outside Australia. So support them if you are going to buy some Lost Coins. Just you can approach them via their website, which is lostcoins.com, or just email their support, which is support@lostcoins.com. And you can go to the media, which I actually put it under this video, their Twitter account, their Instagram, TikTok, and their chat room. So yeah, support them so they can support us to continue these videos every day for now. And hopefully we can see more promotions coming from them, and I'll keep you posted with that. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your attention. Enjoy your day, and we will catch up soon tomorrow. Don't hesitate to DM me or shoot me some, shoot me some comments in the Aidin TA group, which we discussed. If you want special comments for me to check for you tomorrow, just let me know. I will consider it. Obviously, 15 minutes is not a very long time, but I try to manage to get as much as I can do. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Catch you later.